you given, how much backstory did they give you, Mana and Brady?
So we came into the process, Chris, Gitte and I, at various stages because, we were able to do table reads and sort of get the feeling of the words of the character and the feel of our characters in our bodies.
It's so weird that that's your sister.
Yeah.
You have a different accent.
Different moms. You didn't know that?
Each of us had different backstories, I think, obviously, because each of us have like our own sort of conceived reality in this story, which does bring about a lot of questions. Because some of those are questions, questioned constantly throughout the film.
Exactly.
But, I talked about my backstory endlessly with Mona and really hashed it out.
Okay.
It was very specific for me, very specific for her, and very unspecific for everyone else and the audience.
Okay.
But it was there, it was there, and it was it had to resonate in her for her to have her motivation for being there and for everything else to play out properly for Christine.
She doesn't really talk about it much, huh?
Is Chris here? I'm really sorry about her just showing up here like this. She does this sometimes.
Are essentially archetypes, and I think they sort of get flipped. The other three characters get subverted and end up being sort of cleared up in some way, the way they change. She has a stronghold on what she thinks those problems are and what she thinks she's doing, and where she thinks she stands and where she thinks she stands with everyone else. She really does have a very rooted feeling of how of where she's coming from.
That you had worked with Mona previously and Gitte as well, and it happens to have been on a video shoot. By chance, were you not getting into character, but were you playing with certain elements? I know that the shoot is shot outside. I believe it's the same location as this mansion that you guys borrowed for the film. Were you fleshing out certain elements of the feature during the shoot, or is it just a whole bunch of people that got together and said, "Oh, I'm thinking of you for a role"?
It was kind of I think Mona had fallen in love with the idea of. So, firstly, Gitte and I knew each other from acting school, actually.
Okay.
We had a brief sort of rendezvous together at acting school and fell in love with working together. And then Mona and Gitte knew each other very well, and so I got introduced into that little network.
Circle, yeah.
Exactly. And Gitte and I sort of have this natural sort of sister dynamic between us. It's very different in the film. It's completely different in the film. But I think Mona also had fallen in love with the idea of exploring the sisterly relationship, particularly with mother figures missing, because I think it brings a sort of strength to these girls and a toughness. But I guess when we did that little shoot, it was just more of an organic, natural exploration of that.
Okay.
Based on, I guess, Mona had a seed in her head, but we weren't given any of that. It was just sort of. It wasn't improvisational. It was she gave us a circumstance, and we reacted from that, and then
she saw some kind of a dynamic. She wanted to utilize that, and then add a little bit more profoundness and investigate her dealing or her.
Because that little teaser was a lot more spontaneous. The Sleepwalker is super deliberate in the way
course.
that it's not improvisational at all. So it was nice to have that chance to play before that.
Perhaps it's a really personal thing for the filmmaker, having gone through this experience herself. What kind of experiences did she share with you about doing an unconscious act? Was she reflecting on how it had affected others? Was she able to tell you how it affected herself and how she wound up in the most awkward of situations? What kind of personal details did she share with you in order for you to further fledge out the character?
She shared a lot of her own personal experiences, but I think she also gave me the freedom to find out what that was for me, because I think with sleepwalking, how it manifests in people is very different. But she had certain things, because I guess it acts as a metaphor in this film for something deeper. But the fact that I'm doing it on my toes in the film was something that she really clearly wanted to explore. I think that was something perhaps personal to her. So we worked through that. We did a lot of sleepwalking little
technical
workshops, masterclasses in sleepwalking.
That's hilarious.
Around the apartment, and I have a lot of knowledge of sleepwalking anyway. My sister is a prolific sleepwalker, and I'm a prolific sleep talker. But I made that really specific, even though it is sort of a metaphor in this film and not necessarily designed to answer questions. Mona and I talked about it a lot, and it's very personal for her. Yeah.
Could you discuss how she visually treats the sleepwalking? It's almost as if there's three participants. There's you. There's the sister usually who's tail ending her because she's experienced this perhaps since childhood with her, and every single time it probably manifested itself. She's been there as a support system. And then we have the camera who's following a distant third. I was wondering how Mona kind of like went about that and how he participated on the visual strategy for those sequences.
Well, Mona had a really clear idea of what she wanted with the sleepwalking. She really had a feel for it that was just innate in her, and I think we kind of, it was more in the shape of what I was doing in the sleepwalking in the shot rather than us being involved in the visual of it, because she had it so clearly. She more just mapped out, like it's very distinct what I'm doing each time I sleepwalk. I'm doing certain things that viewers may or may not pick up on in certain rooms. And I guess I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, she really had the visual down for the sleepwalking. I think that was something that was just in her right from the start. And I guess, but it sort of carried through into me and Gitte. I think we just got it naturally from her understanding it so clearly. Yeah.
But it's not just like, hey, play pretend walking. No, there's a real.
It really wasn't. No. It was really specific. We mapped out exactly where I was going at each moment, and it was a certain repetition to it, and something that was in Christine as well that Mona really understood, and that translated to me really clearly. That was the part of the character that sort of was a jumping off point that I really got because Mona was so able to express what she wanted from that.
Stephanie, I was shocked to learn that that underneath the New England accent is you're from Australia. So tell me, so you've been in, like, I hadn't seen you previously. What are some of the pivotal roles that got you to where you are? Like you did some stage work in New York City. So just give us a brief bio on how long have you been doing this, and like where you're headed towards next. And
so I studied in Sydney first, and I at the Actor Centre, and I did one British Australian co-production there called 27, and then I came to New York just to study at the Strasbourg Theatre Institute for 3 months, and ended up falling in love with certain teachers there and doing the 2-year program there. And then from there I did a bunch of stage work, and I guess got frustrated at a certain point because I started auditioning, and I started I did a couple of HBO pilots that did not get picked up, which would have been wonderful roles, but that did not happen. And then I met Chris on an independent film.
Chris Abbott, which is your, which he plays a Chloe lead. Yeah, he's your sister's new beau, I guess.
In the film. Yeah,
he's pretty damn good.
He's an incredible actor. And so
you're part of
a bunch of indies. So and I feel super blessed to have met these guys and to be able to be working on something that I actually stand behind and feel like they're creating. That I want to be involved with. It's the sort of projects that I want to continue to work on.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, and best of luck to you with the future projects, and obviously this.